It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by First Farmers Bank, Ingram Waste Disposal, Farm Credit Services, Templeton Funeral Home, Longview Bank, Chip and Bethany Keys at Seed Solutions, Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance, Stuart and Carroll Funeral Home, Chrisman Farm Center, Country Financial, and our affiliate sponsors Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, White Sheep Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Will and Mary Ann Majors, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
Welcome to a Saturday afternoon of Paris Lady Tiger basketball. I'm Dan Dundas subbing in for a few of the fellows today, accompanied by Lenny Irwin. On this afternoon, the girls just got done with a game Thursday evening, defeating Newton. About a 10-point victory. The boys are over in Sullivan today. They've kind of done this little Saturday afternoon deal the past couple of years where the teams will switch back and forth. Right now the girls enter the game 5-1 overall. The LIC schedule has just gotten started. Some teams haven't got an LIC game in yet. Right now overall, girls are sitting second in the LIC behind the Mount Carmel Lady Aces down south.
Yeah, in that game Thursday, the girls, they were victorious, like you said, 48-40. Leading the way that game was Macy Bicknell as she put in 12. Kaylee Young had 9, followed by Kylie Edwards with 7, and Gracie Watson with 6. So, like you said, the girls are off to a good start. They're 1-0 and 5-1 overall, so their only loss was in that NAL Thanksgiving holiday tournament to a real tough Lady Shoes from T-Town. And that's where the boys will go Tuesday night down to T-Town to take on the Wooden Shoes. So basketball season's kicking into full gear, and
it always seems like it's those two down to it, whether it's 5-6 years ago. I remember a couple years ago they had a sectional battle. It's always going to come down to both of them, but it's always the advantage of playing a kind of a stacked tournament come out of the gate, playing some pretty good teams. You get to see them right away and know what you have and know what you can work on when they get to play them later on this season. So.
Exactly, and that's what Coach Dave Tingley's always preached. He says the only way you get better is playing better competition, so nothing like playing the Lady Wooden Shoes right off the get-go in that NEL tournament. So
that was a pretty intense game, and you know what you're kind of getting with the Lady Shoes, the shooting and quick defense, and Paris has got plenty of athletes of their own that can get up and down the floor. It's always kind of been their MO. They've been able to utilize it as well. They've kind of have Coach Tingley goes about 9 deep, really, and that roster moves. It's plenty of available playing time, but again, you got to make your minutes count because he's rolling that he's rolling 9 deep, and it's consistent minutes for most of them.
Most of them, yeah, and it doesn't matter if you're a freshman or if you're a senior, you're going to get your minutes if you've earned them. And Palin Camp's seen a lot of minutes so far this year, along with Peyton Keys, and they're just a couple of freshmen that play quite a bit. And then you still got your seniors' leadership to draw back on as Taylor Clark's our senior. Peyton Smith come back out this year. She'll be a senior, as well as Gracie Watson, who will be our main standby, because I think Gracie's played along with Taylor Clark all 4 years. So,
yeah, it feels like I think they were freshmen on that sectional team from a couple of years ago that you had to go do some traveling across the state to go see where they're playing at. And I think they were freshmen on those teams, so it feels like they've been around forever. Gracie had the off-season knee surgery. I think it was probably towards the beginning of the school year, middle of the summer, something like that. Yep. She's already back. Going to try to round into form. It's probably going to take a little bit. It's a rust thing, and the shot's still there. Just once you get your legs under her, and once she kind of gets going, that's really going to complement everything else they have.
Exactly, and that's really great to have somebody of her talent, her ability to come in off the bench when she doesn't start. Sometimes she starts, sometimes she doesn't, just depending on the situation. So looks like the girls are getting ready for the national anthem. So
I'll be right back with you.
10, Shay Ellis. Number 13, Addison Stoller. And number 25, Addison Miner. The Lady Redskins.
Your starters for the Sullivan Lady Redskins, Devin Richardson, Emily Miller, Shay Ellis. And Addison Stoller. And Addison Miner.
Yeah, it's kind of cool the way they introduce the girls anymore. They show pictures of them up here on the big video board. They turn out all the lights. They put the spotlight out on the big Tiger at half court and follow them as they come out. But
Now, let's make the starting lineup. First goal,
starting for the Lady Tigers today will be a junior, number 2, Kylie Edwards. Starting alongside her will be number 11, senior Taylor Clark. Beside her will be number 13, sophomore Kaylee Young, followed by another sophomore, number 23, Macy Bicknell, and rounding out the starters will be a senior, number 32, Peyton Smith. Like I said, Coach Dave Tingley comes into this contest with a record of 5-1.
Yeah, they got the Flames going on the scoreboard over there just out of your view and playing the old Bulls. Who's that guy? Gary Glitter, I think, whoever made that song. So it's waiting for him to introduce Scottie Pippen. He is not here. But a really excellent team is. Peyton Smith's probably playing some minutes tonight. Morgan Combs rolled her ankle. What's it look like on Thursday? So she was kind of in a walking boot yesterday. Seems to be all right, but she'll be sitting this one out today. So test the depth a little bit. Kaylee Young able to save the opening tap. Wide open 3 for Bicknell. Off the front of the rim. Sullivan will pull up for a long 3. Did not call glass on that one.
No, she didn't, but it almost went in.
Lady Tigers trying to swing it back around, shift that defense. See a lot of those different variations of zones, 2 3s, 1 2 2, depending on your personnel. And really, there's sometimes matchup zones too, where you're technically man-to-man when they get close enough near you. Another 3 launched by Taylor Clark. No good. Quick foul called.
Kaylee Young grabbed the rebound and went back up strong, and she's going to be fouled. Foul's going to be on number 13, Addison Stollard. That'll be Stollard's first, Sullivan's first.
One nothing.
Look like the Lady Tigers are in them man-to-man, as opposed to Sullivan, where they backed that zone down in.
Mild reach in by Macy Bicknell. Not that it's a luxury, but you know, if you can go on your bench a fair amount. Foul trouble doesn't end up being as much of an issue, but it depends who the fouls are on, of course.
You know, Macy was the leading scorer in the last game, and she picks up one early, so hopefully she'll stay out of foul trouble the rest of this half.
Sullivan kind of trying to kick it in, they kick it back out. Big three-pointer. Addison Minor having their center out there dropping threes, like Kayla Young's older sister used to do. Really opens up the paint, but it affects your rebounding, so it's kind of a trade-off. If you're a good enough shooter, it's kind of worth the trade-off. Sullivan is going to have the ball back. Good deflection by Kylie Edwards. Sullivan gets back on defense just enough. Nice move by Clark. Peyton Smith hits the deck.
And there's a turnover for Sullivan as she double dribbled.
If you notice, all the Lady Tigers wear those giant knee pads because they all hit the deck when the ball's on the ground.
Most of them do, that's for sure.
It kind of sets the tone. You know what you're getting. Trying to scoot the ball around again. Bicknell probes through, hits Addison Minor.
Shots blocked.
She lost control of it, though. Macy dribbling into the trees down there. She can get to where she needs to go usually on the court. Just making decisions when you get there.
Oh,
there's inbound floater. They've had that play forever. It's been money. 3-1, Sullivan. Be 2 shots for Sullivan as well. See what that foul's on. Probably Kayla Young.
32, Peyton Smith. That'll be Peyton's first. Team second. Minor will be at the line.
Off the back end. We'll see who Coach Tingley goes to eventually. A foul is coming an issue for Smith as a post. They have enough depth in other areas. Addison Minor seems to be who they want to get the ball to, based on that three-point shot. She sinks one there, 4-1. Kind of makes Peyton Smith's value on the floor a little bit more this evening, or this afternoon. Good penetration by Kylie Edwards. Kayla Young steps through, gets a foul drawn. Gracie Watson will check in.
Foul's going to be on number 5, Emily Miller. That'll be her first. Team second.
Kyler let that one fly. She made 2 3-pointers other games, so maybe feeling more confident. They're corner shots, most of them. So you can add that to her game. That definitely helps. Long three-pointer off the glass again. Macy Bicknell looking down floor. Good defense by Sullivan. She's pretty quick. Gracie Watson wide open. That's her shot.
There it is. Money.
Getting her legs back. And the more she sees that go in,
the better off we'll be, because sometimes her confidence has been a little lax. If she misses a couple, then she kind of goes into a shell and quits shooting. But if she makes a couple, then
it's on.
Yeah, it is.
Good drive by Sullivan. Kylie Edwards stays in. She's going to try it again from the same spot.
And knocks it down again.
What were we just talking about, Lenny?
Yeah.
So you get those three-pointers going now. There's driving lanes for Macy Bicknell and Kayla Young. And regards.
There's a reach in on.
Ooh.
I think that's going to be on Peyton as well. Yep, it is.
Well, it's decision time. We were just bringing it up a minute or two ago.
Checking in for the Tigers,
J.C. Young will be the next big off the bench sophomore. Plays heavy JV minutes. She got in the game a little bit the other night, so trial by fire. Let's go.
There's a steal by Watson, though.
She's always physical. Palin Camp is also checked into the game. Edwards wants that corner three. Ooh, just rims out. Big board by J.C. Young. Gets his second time. Trying to get to Gracie.
Oh, they called her for a travel, though.
It's a nice box out and rebound right there. That's I always felt like offensive rebounds the biggest momentum killers for their team. And Gracie's 3 for 3.
Gracie, she is on today.
3 for 3 in about a minute and a half. Whew, jump ball.
It's going to stay with Sullivan, though, as the alternating possession.
Coach Tingley imploring him down there, if you're going to double like that, make sure you drop off at a certain point. Somebody's open. Pressure in the corner. That's the coffin corner. Kaylee Young should have a freebie here. Just lay it in. There we go. 12 to 4. There'll be a timeout from Sullivan. Just a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back with you shortly.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
Sullivan coach probably telling their players stay out of that coffin corner. Sideline's an extra defender.
It is not, because that gives you an extra defender, actually, because you got the sideline, and then when you're double teamed, that's almost like 3 defenders on you all at once. And almost a steal there by Palin Camp.
Kind of mismatch out there on the perimeter. Palin Camp about 5'11". The point guard is not. Yeah.
Long arms, though, and man, she can cover some territory.
Kylie Edwards wants his corner 3. There it is. Third time's a charm. I'm open. 15 to 4. No one's within about 6 feet of her. If I was her, I'd be taking them too. Excellent shot. Almost forced the steal.
There's going to be a reach in by Kaylee Young.
She's trying to reach in. The player turned her back, and there you go.
That'll be her first. It'll be the team's 4th, though. So one more foul, and Sullivan will be shooting free throws this quarter.
Long 3-pointer. Has to be off the front of the rim. Ooh, jump ball. Both girls are, I think it was Gracie and JC were looking up for the ball coming off the rim, and the girl snuck in behind her.
I was going to say, I thought it should be a white ball because it was red ball a while ago on the alternating possession. They got it right, though. So and Gracie again from 3. Man, she's got 12 points in the first quarter.
Hard pick set. It's on Kylie Edwards. How is that? Okay.
I guess they called her for fighting through that pick, I guess. It's going to be Kylie's first, be the team's 5th, so Sullivan should be shooting free throws.
We don't have replay up on here, but dang.
At the line for the Redskins, number 4.
Hard pick regardless. Respect for that. Okay. Kind of a size difference there. Nate Dawkins hits the first. Off the back end, big rebound by Sullivan. Ooh, she wanted that three-pointer.
There's a double dribble.
There it is. Looking for some space.
Oh,
Back
man,
cut.
we had a good. Just pass was a little too high for Palin to bring down, but she was breaking down the right side of that lane, and Kaylee Young saw her, but just led her a little too much. There's a kick. That'll stay with Sullivan.
Ooh, J.C. Young almost gets a steal.
Yeah, almost, but
As much as Paris likes the fast break, it's kind of worth the gamble. 18-7. Open driving lane for Kaylee Young. Get his no friendly bounce. J.C. working hard for those rebounds, not happening. This will be out of bounds. We're going to enter the second quarter here in a moment. Paris up 18-7.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335.
Okay, new group on the floor for the Lady Tigers. Peyton Keys entered the game. Kaylee Young and Macy Bicknell. So you got a three-headed monster in the backcourt, and kind of your two forwards, the seniors, Taylor Clark and Gracie Watson. Gracie Watson kind of got in there, knocked the ball away, and Kaylee retrieved it. Peyton Keys looking
good.
for space. Nice move. Kaylee will reset it.
Oh, she had Clark down in the low base.
Rebound by Sullivan, and Peyton Keys will get rung up for the foul.
That'll be Peyton's first personal. Team's first this quarter.
Sullivan looking for space. Taylor tries to cut her off. Good rebound. No foul called. They'll try to get to their big. Might be on Payton again. That's 2 quick fouls.
It is.
She didn't play any in the first quarter. Got 2 fouls in the first minute. She gets pretty steady playing time. Hopefully she can stay with it with the foul issue. Long three-pointer off to the side. That'll be Paris ball. Good drive by Macy, draws the foul. She can kind of get where she needs to go fairly easily.
Fouls on number 10, Shay Ellis. That'll be her first. Be the team's first this quarter.
Checking in for the Tigers, number 2, Kylie Edwards.
Kylie Edwards will come back in. Tough run for Payton. She's played really well as just a freshman, playing some pretty big games so far off the bench. Sometimes that's part of it, so they'll have her roll back in here sooner than later. Sullivan looking for space out in the three-point line. They got everybody outside the three-point line. Looking for drive-in lanes. They're trying to get some pick and rolls going up top a little bit. But Paris switching on defense. That's kind of negating everything. That's getting snuffed pretty quick.
There they found the girl open on the weak side.
Devin Richardson with the bucket. Kaylee Young with the pull-up. Didn't know if she was going glass or off the front. Kind of hit the in-between. Ooh. Sullivan's got
Gracie that time, I think.
Got us for 3 fouls already. Paris needs to look for some offense. Ooh. Good work down low by Addison Minor. Gracie Watson's been on fire. They've had some shots at the rim. Edwards got a wide open lane. Nice floater.
Man,
there we go.
She puts it in high off the glass.
Spoke too soon. They have enough girls that can score. Gracie's threes are a luxury sometimes.
There's a turnover.
Kaylee smartly waits up and then just long enough.
Oh, we give it right back to him, though.
Long three off the side. Good defense by Kylie. Got to free her. A good bounce pass. Get it rolling. She pulls it back. Sullivan's transition defense hasn't been bad today.
No, they got back in a hurry.
You know, it's kind of like, do you crash the offensive glass or do you get back? It's kind of just, it's a seesaw decision. Good drive by Macy.
And Bicknell on to drive that time. Got the lane to open up. And
I think Coach Tingley was looking for a foul on that. Did not get it. 22-11 though, halfway through the second quarter. Travel call.
I think she picked her dribble up when she came around that left side, and she just kept going, though, without putting the ball back on the floor. So
J.C. Young will sub in for Gracie at that forward spot. Palin Camp for Macy Bicknell. I wouldn't say they're positionless, but you don't have a girl. I mean, Kaylee Young's the point guard, and you kind of know who your posts are. Everybody else is just kind of wings. All multifaceted. So.
Oh, good look down low for Clark.
He just kind of flipped it right in, 24-11. So now you kind of build your comfortable lead off Gracie's shooting. Now you kind of worry about attacking on offense. And that's 3 quick buckets by 3 different Lady Tigers. Nice move, just rims out.
And we got Sullivan over the back, I think, on that one, as Clark had possession on the rebound. The foul's on number 5. Emily Miller, that's going to be her second.
Gracie going to come check back in again. They've got people flashing through.
Oh, man, we threw it away.
Checking in for the Tigers, number 33, Gracie Watson.
Watson checks back in as Taylor Clark's going to get a breather.
Loose ball kind of wasn't quite kicked. Good handles in the open floor by Camp. Going for a turnaround. There's your trailer. Ooh. Good rebound by Kaylee Young. 3-point play opportunity. Maybe she can play power forward.
Well, she plays a lot of point guard, but
Yes.
she crashes the board well because from out there where she's at, when she sees the shot go up, she reads it, and she goes to where she thinks it's going to be. And
it's fast enough to get to it. So. Rebounding is a team effort. Anybody can go get it. And she'll check out, I think, for the first time today. Macy will check back in.
So we got
final 2 minutes.
Bicknell and Edwards. Camp out front. Down low is going to be J.C. Young and Gracie Watson.
Kick
There's
ball
a kick.
On J.C.
That'll stay with Sullivan.
I don't think Coach Tinley wants to risk that third foul on Peyton Smith, so I think he's going to ride this out with J.C. those final 2 minutes, then let Peyton roll in the third quarter. Good drive, just a little bit strong. Gracie corrals it. Take her 7th attempt of the game. Cooling off a little bit, but anything's cooling off when you're 4 for your first 4. No travel.
Yeah,
call.
she traveled again, yep. Not quite like Michael Jordan. You can't pick the ball up at the free throw line. And
I think the kids these days call it a Euro step. You can take like 13 steps or something. Hey, I don't make the rules. J.C. Young with an open look. Off the
and
glass.
she got it. Tigers extended lead, 29-11.
The backboard is your friend. That's an open look. Sullivan corrals the rebound. If she can get under control, she has a layup. Oh.
And she missed it.
Palin Camp is way out in front. She's barreling through everybody. Good look. Can Kylie finish it? Yes. Down position Palin plays. It's kind of everything, but it's awesome when you can have a rebound, go through 2 people up the floor, and throw a pass for it's tough to defend. I don't care what level it is. Is that?
Oh, man. They called Gracie for another foul. That's 2 on Gracie. That's 4 on the ladies.
Final 30 seconds winds down.
Now we call an offensive foul.
This team's got 4 fouls. See if each one can avoid that horrible 5th one before that clock goes down. Haley picks up her dribble. See what they're looking for. See people flashing through. Down by the post. Tough shot. Can Palin get it back up? No foul called. I have to barely touch a fingertip to float this one in without the clock going off. 0.5 seconds left. Palin blocked again.
Oh.
The girls are going to halftime up 31-11. We have some halftime stats back with you here shortly.
Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season.
Imagine if your farm lender specialized in agriculture. At Farm Credit Illinois, we reprice loans at no cost. We offer fixed and adjustable loan options tailored to your farm business. When you choose Farm Credit Illinois, you're not just getting low upfront interest rates. You're getting all these benefits and more. You're joining a cooperative committed to helping you succeed. Contact me, Heather Dunn, or Julie Crippen, loan officers at Farm Credit Illinois in Paris at 217-465-7605 or visit farmcreditil.com/contact. Good luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Will and Mary Ann Majors, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
All right, Lenny and Irwin will have some first half stats compiled.
Yeah, we got them all worked up, Dan. For the Lady Redskins from Sullivan, they are 2 out of 4 from the charity stripe for 50%. They're 3 out of 10 from inside the arc for 30%. Outside the arc, they're only 1 out of 7 for 14%. They committed 9 turnovers in that first half, and they had 4 personal fouls that second quarter. Leading the way for them is Addison Minor, the senior. She's got 6, but then it drops off to 2 for Emily Miller, 2 for Devin Richardson, and 1 point for Mae Dawkins. That totals their 11. For the Lady Tigers, we're 2 out of 5 from the charity stripe for 40%. 7 out of 12 from two-point land for 58%. And 5 out of 11 for 45% from behind the arc. We committed 4 turnovers in that first half, and we also had 4 personal fouls in that second quarter. Leading the way for the Lady Tigers is Gracie Watson with 12. They all came in that first quarter when she came in, knocked down 3 in a row. Actually, I think she knocked down 4 in a row before she missed, so... Anyway, she leads the way with 12, followed by Kylie Edwards with 7. 6 points for Kaylee Young. And then it's 2 apiece for Taylor Clark, Macy Bicknell, and for J.C. Young. The JV squad also was victorious 47-24. So the varsity squad here is looking for the double dip this afternoon. And not sure what the boys are doing over in Sullivan. Hopefully they're victorious as well today.
I'm waiting for that update. So they started right about the same time. I think both JV games started at 1, so they're probably heading into halftime right now or already there. Or
should be pretty close anyway. Hopefully, if anybody's listening and over there and's got a score for us, let us know and we'll pass it along.
Coach Tarr said he has a inside man over there, so we're just waiting for the messages to come over the internet and get to us. Yeah, for both teams collectively, Thursday and Friday, I think they won. It was all 4 games, JV varsity for boys and girls. So it looks like it might be the case for the girls, obviously, and if the boys can complete their mission over there, it'd be a good 3-day stretch for both programs and get things going right. So.
Sullivan's already back out on the floor warming up. The Lady Tigers just now coming out of the locker room, so they don't seem to be too concerned about whether they get warmed up or not. Looks like Taylor maybe grabbed a ball. She's going to shoot a couple, but
I think they're pretty warmed up.
I think they are. 31 points in the first half for a girls' basketball games.
Well, they'll get the job done usually.
Pretty good score, yeah.
Yep. It's definitely on the above average side as well. So it's good to see kind of Gracie get that started. I mean, that's some hot shooting, and good for her confidence when the rest of the girls kind of took over in the second quarter, and everybody's kind of contributing across the board. That's what Coach Tingley was talking about in his last interview on Thursday night. He's like, if you're trying to scout us and you get our scorebook, you're like, well, I don't know who to guard because everybody kind of, you got your higher level scores and you have other people that chip in. There's no there's no person you can really leave. Everybody's got some sort of offensive output, and it's like,
exactly.
I don't know what you do.
There's no one that really dominates game in and game out. I mean, like tonight, Gracie's leading the way with 12 so far, but next game she might only score 6 points.
Yeah.
But it's the other girls that step. I mean, every night it seems like it's a different girl. So
And I'd like to have that. Once you get farther in the postseason and start hitting those sectional games, yeah, you want to have your go-tos. I remember back in the pre-COVID era, it was Sarah Isif and Jenna Gates, and that crew. You kind of knew, hey, here you go. And then a couple years ago, the Madison Rigdon and Littleton were kind of the two go-tos. Now this one is kind of, and some of these younger girls might emerge and start getting a little more prolific with scoring, but right now it's like the perfect balance. I just think it's harder to guard and harder to scout.
And then you got the 2 freshmen that are coming along, and eventually they're going to get more confident as they get more playing time, and we got a ton of sophomores that are out there getting a lot of action.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's a big class.
It is. It's
Jace Young's been off the bench covering Peyton's minutes in that first half with her foul trouble. Peyton will be back out there in the third quarter probably for a while, but Kenzie Ingram also gets in as well. And Alexis Lansaw as well, too. She's in there. You'll probably see them in the fourth quarter, but depending how the game's going, Kenzie will get in there, and she's kind of flies around everywhere and is active.
In that JV game, it was Kenzie Ingram leading the way as she had 14 and JC Young had 10.
There you go.
Looks like it's going to be the Tiger ball to start the second half.
Looks like the starters are back. See if they can extend their lead and get that clock going a little faster in the fourth quarter, and then we can see the rest of the bench. That's how you want a game to end. Macy will have a big drive. That gets blocked.
The shot's blocked, though. Good job there by 25, Addison Minor for Lady Redskins.
8% of the time, that's probably a layup if the girl that's Gardner isn't 6'2".
Yeah, for sure.
Kaylee Young's going to look to drive.
Well, she got tripped.
Because she can, but not much of a good free throw shooter. Is not really doesn't attempt a lot of threes, but she kind of doesn't have to. There's enough shooters in the team, and probably the best ball handler on the team, arguably. So Taylor Clark off the back glass. Peyton Smith trying to get space down low. Good offensive rebound. That might be 2 quick fouls on Sullivan.
I think that one's going on number 2. I think that's going to be Devin Richardson. The first foul last half was on Shea Ellis, so they both have 2 now. Oh, yeah. Good play.
Taylor with the bucket. Kylie avoided that screen that time, unlike the one in the first half. She got hockey checked almost. But. Long 2-point attempt, rattles in. Good shot. Devin Richardson. He's got 4. Taylor's got a long 3-point attempt. That's her second one. Rolls in the front. Shooter's bounce. Or shooter's rolls, they say. Coach Tingley imploring defense. Peyton will come out top and try to take on Minor. Reaching apparently on Taylor.
I'm guessing. That's what the call was anyway.
Ball looked deflected, but I'm really far away.
That's Taylor's first, though. So team's first this half.
And Peyton chases right back out. And if you got a mobile post player, there it is.
Playing soccer out here now.
We have a field goal kicker for football coming back, but Kylie playing good defense out there. Really textbook.
Yeah, the girls doing good, fighting through the screens.
Nice move.
It was
Emily Miller. Kaylee knew she had a trailer. Can Taylor get that? Oh, those mid-range shots are kind of tough. Just
good look.
not quite a free throw distance, which your body's used to, and you're kind of in that little floater range. She'll pull up for a three-pointer off the front. Good rebound by Peyton Smith. Kaylee always looking down floor. She might just have a whole lane. Long two-pointer from Macy Bicknell. She drops that in there. Nice move. Can't tell what's going on. Coach Tingley got Palin Camp off the bench real fast. I don't know who he's upset at. Foul called on the floor.
Looks like Gracie's going to check in as well.
Gracie and Palin Camp in for Peyton Smith and Macy Bicknell.
Yeah,
might have been a defensive assignment, I'm not quite sure.
Oh, I know Gracie checked in for Peyton because she picked up her third.
Right. So. Long three for Palin Camp.
And she knocks it down.
Really good three-point shooter as well. She's going to be in the 40% range or 50 right now. She only had a couple games in, but the quality is there. Kylie Edwards pestering as well. The head of the snake on defense, right?
For sure.
That's what you want. That's how you stay on the floor. Long three-pointer. It's off the front of the rim. Palin Camp's just going to take it down herself. Good look by Gracie. Can Taylor make a move? Draws the foul. Good move. Got to do something assertive down there.
I think the foul might be on number 5. Yep. That's going to be Emily Miller's third. Team's third.
J.C. Young checking in. And Peyton Keys has made her return.
For the Tigers, number 3, Peyton Keys, checking in for the Lady Redskins, number 23.
I think Peyton plays a little more point guard than wing is the impression I get, so. Kaylee Young was doing a fine job today, and so I think Coach Henley just kind of let her roll.
Clark's going to get a breather as well as she's put up 7 points this quarter.
Got both those free throws. Called free throws because they're free. Kylie Edwards causing problems again.
She's on the ball as it's a jump ball, and it's going to remain with Sullivan. But like you said, all these girls are not afraid to get on that floor after that loose ball.
This is an update from a little while ago, so they're probably hitting halftime right about now. Boys are down 25-12 with about 6 minutes left in the second quarter. So who knows where it's at right now, but it's probably hitting halftime over there.
Fouls on number 24, J.C. Young. Her first, team's third.
Sullivan misses both of them. Good rebound by Gracie. Find your guards. Forwards it up to Camp. J.C. Young's got it at the top of the key. Good pump fake, or head fake, really. Good pick and roll move. JC tries to save it to no avail. That's just tough defense up top. See if they can get that rebound and finish the possession off. Nice move.
Wow.
Minor making space down there. Well, if you're a senior, you kind of have your spatial awareness by now where you are, and you're doing it forever. Good field, nice pass by Payton, and J.C. Young finishes it. Good awareness by both girls to see the pass coming and make it. Minor, a good passer out. Long three launched.
We got to reach in on Keys. That'll be Payton's third. Team's fourth.
Kylie Edwards will get a break. Girls doing a good job boxing out down there without having either Morgan Combs or Peyton Smith in. They're going to be a little undersized, not by much, but a little bit. They're going to go to work. Jump ball, Palin Campus on the floor.
This time it'll stay with Paris. So.
Gracie fire back up.
Yeah.
48-17. She's got 15 points, all on three-pointers. Nice drive by Sullivan. Gracie with another rebound. She's been battling down there. Foul called on Sullivan. 4 fouls apiece.
Fouls on 23. That's going to be Neva Wilson. It'll be her first.
Good roll by JC. Loses control, though.
It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to go to Sullivan. That'll be a turnover, Paris. Clark checks back in for J.C. Young.
That'll be...
Call a foul on Palin Camp.
Yeah. So it should be 5. They'll be shooting.
At the line for the Lady Redskins, number 2, Devin Richardson, shooting 2.
First one's no good. Second one's no good either.
Big rebound by Camp, and she'll come flying out with it. She doesn't look for the guard. She is the guard. Good move by Young.
Palin knocks down the 3.
It's a pretty professional sequence from a sophomore and freshman. Drive, no-look, kick out, and sinking a 3. It's 2 3-pointers for Palin.
Oh, they got Palin for another reach in, I think.
At the line for the Lady Redskins, number 4,
It's tough to do when you're a freshman. The speed is a lot faster. They're going from they play JV and they play plenty of minutes of JV, but you're just in 8th grade a couple months ago, and then playing against seniors. So it's just those reach-ins will slowly kind of fade out as they get older. Sullivan sinks 2 free throws. as is usually the case, Lady Tigers are trying to hold the last possession. If they get under a minute, coach usually just use that last minute, almost regardless of the score. Yeah, 8 seconds remaining. Good take by Taylor. Can she finish it just off the front?
No, almost.
It'll be 51-19. We'll head in that fourth quarter here. Back with you.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30.
Leonard to the fourth quarter. It's like starters again for Paris.
Clark, Smith, and Bicknell on the back. Kylie Edwards, Kaylee Young out front. Lady Tigers put up 20 in that third quarter, held Sullivan to 8.
It's a pretty big quarter. So is there a foul called here? Yep.
I think it's going to get number 5, Emily Miller. That'll be her 4th.
That's a big offensive output without, a ton from Gracie Watson. She had all the points in the first quarter basically, and then it's been everybody else the rest of the way. That's what you wanted to see as the game went on.
Travel. Turnover, ladies.
Taylor couldn't quite decide what to do with it.
Yeah, once she picked up her dribble, she just kind of drug that pivot foot.
Kylie hits the deck. Too congested down there.
Yeah, she kind of got a little forearm hand shiver. But Coach Claude would love to have seen that from his offensive lineman.
Nice passing sequence down floor. Those half-court passes are tough to receive, especially when you're running full speed. It's not like you're catching a football. And Macy almost converted it. But Sullivan turns it over just as soon as they got it back. Good take by Taylor. Foul called.
Yep, she's going to be fouled. I think that's going to be against number 32.
She was riding her hip a little bit, so she'll get 2 more free throws. We've got a running clock going right now since the deficit is more than, once it hits 30 points at any point. But they don't turn it on until the fourth quarter. So. In football, though, they do it in the whole second half. So. I believe, unless they've changed that.
Taylor missed her first free throw. But got the second one. Yep. There's the jump ball.
It's good defense by Kaylee because there's an open bounce pass right behind her. Nice post move.
Yeah, it was. Thrasher gets in the scoring column.
52-21, approaching 5 minutes remaining. Smith doing the up and under. Kind of got pinned down. She usually passes it out pretty quick, and she usually gets it going where it needs to go, but wide open shot by Minor. No good, big rebound. Young always looking. Gets own rebound. I think Kyler's expecting that pass.
I don't think so.
Like I was just saying, usually Peyton Smith gets the ball, it comes firing back out to somebody, so you got to be ready. Kayla will do her own drive until getting free throws. She's looking to pass first, but she's fast enough to go get her own points when needed.
Foul on number 10. That's going to be Ellis. That'll be her third.
During this free throw break, they're going to sub everybody except the shooter. Get all the sophomores in. And so starters out. Alexis Lansaw and Peyton Keys will check in, along with J.C. Young and Natalie Bridgewater. Kaylee makes both free throws. She'll get subbed out for Palin Camp. So the JV squad is in to finish the last 3.5 minutes. Let's see how they can do against an older group. Big drive. Nice rebound by JC.
Man, she shoved and pushed and
travel. Okay.
Wow. There had to be a foul there, I would have thought, as many times as she got pushed and shoved. But
I guess they felt like she was off balance enough. I don't know.
I don't know either, but nonetheless, it'll be a turnover against the Lady Tigers. So.
Peyton will pick up a foul. Peyton Keys.
I think that'll be her fourth, I believe.
Not having a fun afternoon.
Oh, she got the shooter's roll on that one.
Just kind enough. Good box outs. JC gets another rebound. Nice step through, kind of stuck. Good defense. That's tough. Minor's a good player. I bet she's on all the traveling teams that these girls are on. You just kind of tell. Yeah. Reach in on. Looks like it's staying here.
25, yep. That'll be Addison Minor. That'll be her first, though.
Not bad for a post player playing almost the whole game.
Yeah, that's like you said, though. She's got a lot of experience, probably a lot of travel ball.
Yep. Bridgewater just misses the floater. Alexis Lansaw called the travel.
Down to the final minute.
Good step through.
Foul's going to be on 24 White. J.C. Young, that'll be her second. And it'll be the team second.
At the line for the Lady Redskins, number 32, Carolyn Thrasher, shooting 2.
Even if the skill level is not the same, the size and speed is always different with the older girls, and same with boys basketball as well. So, but it's good to have that experience even for a couple minutes a game, just being like, okay, that's what it's like. So that's why I like to see the running clocks. You can get the young ones in, get a taste of it. So learn.
Made them both.
Looks like Paris will wrap this one up here across half court, 54-24. Excellent Saturday afternoon victory. We'll take the record to 6-1. Sullivan not in the LIC. Doesn't count for the conference, but excellent start as well. And as the rankings come out, ladies keep compiling up these wins. See what they're at, the next couple weeks here with state rankings, and that's always cool to see. Hopefully they can enter into those here. The way they're playing this season, look pretty deep. And execute very well. We're going to compile some stats for you for a little while and wait for Coach Tingley to get up here and see what he has to say for everything. So we'll be right back with you.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
Imagine if your farm lender specialized in agriculture. At Farm Credit Illinois, we reprice loans at no cost. We offer fixed and adjustable loan options tailored to your farm business. When you choose Farm Credit Illinois, you're not just getting low upfront interest rates. You're getting all these benefits and more. You're joining a cooperative committed to helping you succeed. Contact me, Heather Dunn, or Julie Crippen, loan officers at Farm Credit Illinois in Paris at 217-465-7605 or visit farmcreditil.com/contact. Good luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
All right, we got some stats to run through with you on the big victory today, this afternoon, over the Sullivan Lady Redskins.
For the Lady Redskins, they were 7 out of 14 from the charity stripe, 50%. They were 7 out of 16 from two-point range for 44%, and they only made 1 3-pointer the whole contest, and 1 out of 10 for 10%. They committed 13 turnovers in the contest, and fouls wasn't an issue. Their leading scorer was Addison Minor with 8. No one was in double digits as Minor had 8. 5 points for Emily Miller, 4 points for Devin Richardson, 4 points for Ariel Thrasher, and 3 points for Mae Dawkins. For the Lady Tigers, we were 7 out of 11 from the charity stripe, 64%, 10 out of 21 for 48% from two-point land, and 9 out of 16 for 56% from three-point range. And I'll finish the stats after we get done talking to Coach Dave Tingley.
That was a nice one for a Saturday afternoon.
Absolutely.
Quick turnaround.
Yeah.
Got to see Gracie Watson going finally. Do you think she's kind of getting her rust knocked off a little bit?
Yeah, it started Thursday night. You know, she hit some big threes Thursday night for us, and we kind of talked about, with her, like kind of felt good to, contribute in that way again. She definitely came out tonight. That first quarter was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
You're not going to see many of those, and she came in, knocked those down, and it was a big boost for us because it wasn't we were doing bad on offense, but I just felt like we needed one more shooter out there that could knock some shots down, and she went in and within 30 seconds hit one. So, and then it just snowballed from there with her. So, yeah, it was really nice to see her get on the court again. 2 good games in a row where she's contributed, and then I'm not going to lie, defensively, like she's guarding Addie Minor out there. Addie Minor is a top-notch post, very tough, very physical, and she ended up doing it, because Peyton was in foul trouble, and Gracie took the opportunity, and she's guarded her many times before, but just looked really great on her for being somebody that's coming back from an injury like that and then going in there contributing on both ends of the court. Really happy for Gracie today.
Yeah, and with Peyton being out and Morgan being hurt, you're like, well, Gracie and Taylor played the de facto post,
Yeah.
JC Young a little bit. I thought they held their own box now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what they did.
I think too. Like I don't know if you could tell from up here, but definitely down on the court, like we wore them out physically, and they got 3 girls that are big, tall, physical girls. So I felt like that was a big advantage for us, and that was despite again having Peyton on the bench for pretty much the whole first half, and we still wore them out because our guards were pressuring. And then our post players were locked in pretty well and making sure they didn't get any free referee looks in there. And at the beginning of the game, you kind of have to fill each other out and then maybe get some things, and you clean it up from there. And so we did a good job of figuring out pretty quick, and our defense tonight was spot on.
Yeah, the perimeter, Kylie Edwards chasing people around.
Yeah,
somehow drawing fouls on herself.
Yeah, the high screen there that they were setting after about the first 4 or 5 minutes of the game, we figured out how to play that with them, and we were going over top of it and just getting through it, and they were having trouble. Our guards are really good about doing that when we set our mind to it, and we know that we just need to be physical. Yeah. So by doing that, it kind of ruined some of their plays. They just weren't able to get into the sets that they like to get into, and you knock that first pass down, or you disrupt that first pass, and then they got kind of ad-lib, which is the opposite for us. Like we did a lot of ad-libbing. You go down and you do run some sets, but they took a lot of things away from us, and it's hard to tell if you're not, seeing our plays and know how they work. But there was lots of times that we just read it and did the next best thing, and then you draw a defender. We talk about advantages a lot. You create an advantage for yourself or for a teammate, and that's either through screening, cutting, all those type of things that you can do, dribble driving, so that you get somebody else an advantage if it doesn't give you one. And I felt like that's how we operated on offense tonight. We dribble drived enough, we cut enough that we had people open on the perimeter or people open cutting to the basket.
That's just being able to think. That's just going second level, third level, whatever sport you're in. That's just
absolutely.
Hey, I got to go on my feet and do it.
And it's funny that Sullivan's known for a really good man-to-man defense. It's what they have always played, and I've watched them. They've played 7 games so far. They were, in fact, 7-0 coming into this game. So they've played some competition and won every game so far. So they've came into this game, though, the games that we've scouted, they've been playing a 1-2-2 full court press and then dropping back down into a 1-2-2 half court zone, and that was unusual but we knew that they were going to play it. The thing about it is we hit so many threes in that first quarter, and then through in the second quarter just kind of kept the pressure on that they had to come out of their zone. The thing about it is they're still a really good man team, but again, it didn't affect us. We were able to go right seamlessly from our zone stuff into our man stuff and didn't really miss a beat. Like what do we have in the first quarter? Had 18, second quarter 13, and then 20 in the third. I mean, that shows you're scoring double digits in all those quarters there. The last one doesn't count with the running clock and kind of all that stuff, but those are some big numbers to put up, and it just shows that whether they're playing zone or man, we were still able to score on them and get to our stuff.
Yeah, once things picked up after Gracie got all those shots, everybody kind of just filled in. The last thing I'll leave you with is you mentioned Thursday. It's always somebody different every night.
Yeah.
Tough to guard. I mentioned that earlier on the broadcast. I'm like, tonight was the seniors with their lead, I think, higher in points than the sophomore guards the other night. That just you don't know.
That's the way I love our team to be is, and we just literally just said that in the locker room, we talked about how there's some nights you can't you decide whether you're going to shoot well. You can decide whether you're going to play defense, rebound, and not turn the ball over. And but the last couple games we've hit shots, and the game is so much easier when you hit shots. But it's not coming from one girl. It's not coming from either a group of girls. It's been spread out. And so by having all those weapons, we have a lot of girls that have a lot of trust in, to pass the ball up and to give it up. They're not just forcing shots because they're saying, well, I better take this shot because I'm the one that's best capable of making a shot for a team. They don't feel that way. We really share the ball pretty well. Our passing has gotten, much better as the season has kind of progressed into it, and we're sharing the ball really well. And I think that bodes for our scores because we're sharing the ball, so it can, everybody can feel like they're contributing.
Yep, that's what I noticed. So congratulations on that one, and enjoy the weekend for
Appreciate it,
back at it. We got a long one next week.
Yeah, that's right. All right, thanks, guys.
Yep, thanks, Dave. Yeah, you kind of hit the nail on the head there. It's cool to have that insight. Like I said, I like basketball. I'm not a basketball savant by any means, but saying, hey, we can score. They're known for one thing. They went into something else we weren't expecting. We had success against it. They went back to what they normally do, and we still were successful. So, with the man in zone, that's really, really kind of cool to hear from that perspective.
Exactly.
And then that kind of gives you confidence knowing, and then saying, hey, they took us out of our stuff that we were trying to do earlier. And that's, the first quarter was kind of tough. They only had 1 point for a while, those first opening possessions, and playing the game from that angle. So kind of neat to get that perspective from that.
Exactly, and it's like he said, we don't have any one dominant scoring girl. Today we had 7 girls in the scoring column out of the 10 that played, so that's pretty good when you can have 70% of your girls that play in the game can score. So, well, I got halfway through the stats, so we'll finish up the scoring. I think I got all the statistics part that they needed. So, leading scorer was Gracie Watson with 15, followed by 10 for Taylor Clark. Then it dropped down to 8 for Kaylee Young, 7 for Kylie Edwards, 6 points for Palin Camp, and 4 points apiece for Macy Bicknell and for JC Young. So that totals our 54. Once again, the ladies victorious 54-24, runs the record to 6-1. So
Well, that'll do it for this afternoon. I'm going to watch some college football now.
yep. Big game on tonight.
Oh,
Georgia.
yeah. Georgia's going right now.
Yep.
So hopefully we'll get some more updates from the boys. See if we can find out what that is. I don't know offhand right now, but hopefully they took care of that deficit. We'll leave you with that one, folks. Have a good Saturday afternoon.
This has been Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by First Farmers Bank, Ingram Waste Disposal, Farm Credit Services, Templeton Funeral Home, Longview Bank, Chip and Bethany Keys at Seed Solutions, Terry Elston State Farm Insurance, Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home, Crispin Farm Center, Country Financial, and our affiliate sponsors Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Will and Mary Ann Majors, and the Mary Lou Pine family.